What's up guys, Tyler Casey here, and today I'm going to be breaking down the music video I recently directed and shot for D Dollarsign, Thanks for Hating. This is off his new album, and yeah, we had a fun time shooting this quick little run and gun video. I had some questions about it, so I figured I would make a breakdown video to it. So yeah, I'm just going to jump right in. I'm going to break down some of the lighting, how we pulled off some of the shots, and then I'm actually going to open up the Premiere file and I'm going to show you guys some of the effects and some of the things that I used to pull this video off. So right here, there's a lot of Cinepacks in this video as well. If you guys don't know Cinepacks, it's a company that I run, and we have a bunch of like assets for you guys to use in editing. So this is one right here. This is from our 8mm film pack, and this is an overlay. So this is throughout the entire video. This is just a basic overlay. And then I have a pretty basic transition right here. Let's see if I go frame by frame. You can see I tilt up. So I tilted up on the gimbal and I zoomed into the blue sky, and then I zoomed out of the blue where he popped out. This was just an upshot. I was laying on the floor and I had him pop out into the scene, and it was pretty simple. So then we have that shot. And then right here, I actually turned the camera so you can see. Let's go frame by frame again. I actually whip the camera to the left. And then on the next shot over, I also whip the camera. Here he goes. He smacks the camera. And we whip. And then we continue the whip and we land right here. Pretty simple stuff here. It was just using natural lighting. It was like overcast or the sun was set. So it's pretty much all even lighting. This was all shot on the GH5S. And then right here, we zoom into his eyeball. The way I lit this is I have a 650 watt Fresnel lens, and that's on spot, and that's just giving us that crazy hard backlight that separates him from the background. Right here, I have a quasar with a red gel on it. And then up above, I have the 120D Mark II with the Mark II dome, and that is on like a flicker mode, so it kind of fills in the face every now and then. Let's see if I can move forward and see that. And you can see that's with the fill from the 120D when it's actually on. So I had that flickering on and off to give a more dynamic look. Also in this scene, I used a prism lens effects. Let's see where that's at. It's kind of tricky. That's where I get that crazy lens flare from, but I was using the crystal. There it is right there. So you get this cool doubling effect, and that's from the prism. I have a behind the scenes shot of that. I'll share that with you guys. This transition, we actually shot on a green screen. So I had him just walk across the green screen, and you can still, there's still a little bit green, but it's fine. It's a quick shot, and he just walks across, and then I use that as like a cropping transition. This scene was pretty simple as well. We had the 120D up above, probably right about here. Up above, and then off to the side I have a tungsten quasar right there. I lined the entire bottom with quasars as well. We have a smoke machine, and that was pretty much it for this scene. We have a little quasar in this little lamp as well, but it was pretty simple, just some quasars on the floor, red. Then we have the daylight 120D just to fill in the face right there. And then I didn't really have that many places to put this quasar. I think I even used the magnets on it, and you can kind of see we're getting like a tungsten fill / backlight. So I like the way that one looked. Right here, you can see paint effects from Cinepacks. I use these as just like little transitions. So right about now, I think I'm gonna hop into Premiere and kind of show you guys these edits. The entire video, you can see if I turn that off, that is the frame that I was using. And then I actually put some grain over this as well to give it that film look. So this kind of just gave the video some actual texture. This is all from the Super 8 pack. So let's move on forward. Here, I'll show you guys what this actually looks like. So this clip right here, let's click into that. Here's his body. I used Ultra Key on this one, and you can just see it's a regular clip. He walks across screen. I sped it up just a little bit, Ultra Key, and then on the nested version, I actually just threw a Lumetri and a glow effect on it. Right here, I used posterized time, and I put black and white, and I used the paint effects right there. Right there, I just got this off of Google, kind of put some film effects on it, took some still images, and kind of made it look like a little photo. And as you can see, we threw some smoke in the background to give it a little bit of texture. So right here, what I did is I masked the entire black from this video and I moved it into the scene. So I animated the mask and it swipes up into the scene. So let's move forward and boom, we reveal this clip right here. And in this actual clip, I started in black. So you can watch it. Here's the regular version. And I swipe down. I go to the performance. He's just performing the one little part in the song. And then we swipe off to the right. And then in this clip right here, I was up in the sky. Let's double click it. I started off in the sky and then I zoomed in with my actual camera. So I just cropped out the sky and then I zoomed into this lens. So let's check that out. So this just took a little bit of planning. I zoom in here, and then what I did is I nested it and I used transform. So transform, and I keyframe the scale and position, and you can see right there, there's the keyframes. And I zoom in. I use some sound effects here as well. So I zoom in, and then in this one, I have another crop. This one has a mask on it. So I masked out the middle, and then as we move, the mask zooms out, and now we're fully inside the security camera. And then another free Cinepack that I used on this one is the VHS. So I used a bunch of VHS effects on this. And I added some of the sound effects from the sound effects pack from Cinepacks you can hear right there. And now we're back on the original video clip. So there's a lot of stuff that went into this video, but I definitely did plan it out. You can see the prism lens effects a little bit more right there. We get that cool duplicating effect. There's some more of the free Cinepack, so make sure to check that out, guys. It's on cinepacks.store under a free packs. That's the VHS pack. That's the VHS effects. You can see I'm getting all that extra digital noise. I actually used a VHS camera for this scene, but I did throw some more VHS noise on it. Right here, I used some more Super 8 overlays. This is the Super 8 where it has posterized time. This is in our new pack. I just wanted this part to have that old type feel, and it has all of the film burns and everything on it. This scene right here is 2 shots, so ended up sending these shots to my friend Boz. I actually had him put these together. I just didn't have time to do all the visual effects, and he's better than me, so I was like, why not have Boz do it? So shout out Boz World. What this was a camera tripod shot. I had him perform at himself, and then I had him shoot himself. And then what I did is I drew a mask. Basically, I just went like this on each clip. Boom, boom, boom. Drew a mask like that. And then I drew a mask around him. And then I just had a basic shot that was just the background with nobody in it. And then I had him shoot himself. And then I actually sent all 3 of these clips over to Boz. And he worked his magic. I'm pretty sure he said he used After Effects and he used like Saber and some other plugins like that. So shout out Boz for doing that. I did this one myself. I forgot to put a shadow, but I did this in After Effects. This was quite a lot of work for me because I'm not the best in After Effects. But basically this was just a green screen shot, and I had him perform, and I made sure that he was pretending to look up at the bigger version of himself. Pretty simple, and yeah, I kind of like the way it looks. It doesn't look perfect, but it's so quick, I don't think it really matters. It's all about the story and making sure the eye contact and everything was working pretty good. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I used a lot of Super 8 effects, I used some paint effects, and I used the VHS effects from Cinepack. So if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think below. I might feature your comment in another video, so drop any questions that you may have. I'm Tyler Casey with Cinepacks and Tyler Casey Productions, and I'm going to catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.